the very crucial thing here is that delivery, and especially logistics and delivery, and especially the same day delivery trend that we see the huge increase in the necessity of the same day delivery throughout the whole world, in Europe, in Americas, in the United States, in Asia, even in Africa. So what do you think about the same day deliveries, how it is impacting the business as it really increases the cost, and what is the future of that?
I think same day delivery kind of revolutionized the way both retailers and customers think about um, shopping and buying and um, but that doesn't mean I think it's altogether a healthy thing. I think same day delivery or even next day delivery is really the mechanism by which I'll just say Amazon kind of or now any e-commerce individual establish themselves as the go-to place where in the beginning, next day delivery was unheard of. But if you pay a subscription fee, then all of a sudden, next day delivery is free.
Mm-hmm.
And even though you paid a subscription price, so the delivery isn't really free, the word free began to be used so freely. But it developed this mindset of, oh, I just go to my computer and I get it next day for free. Well, not really. Um, but it changed the attitude of how people think about, their all of their shopping habits. Um, and I think the other lesson we're learning now from some of the newer e-commerce businesses is that they offer very inexpensive product direct from the factories, but it takes 2 or 3 weeks. And they're proving that people are very willing to wait those 2 to 3 weeks in exchange for this incredible value price.
Mm-hmm.
So I think everybody's learning that, you know, free next day delivery was huge. Well, now all of a sudden, 2 to 3 weeks is okay if the price is right. And the bottom line of it was all that delivery was never free. The return rate on some of that business was astronomical and absolutely profit killing. So even now, Amazon has introduced, very modest return free fees, but it's their way of saying, oh, wait a minute, everybody, we can't keep supporting the level of returns that you're giving us. And even to the point where sometimes they'll say, you know what, just keep it. It's less expensive for you to keep the item than for us to take it back and reprocess it. So I think delivery and how retailers, whether they're brick and mortar or e-commerce, and how they offer it and manage it is going through this its evolutionary movement of its own, where what used to be the world's best customer acquisition tool turned out to be a great tool, but at a huge cost. And that huge cost isn't sustainable. So, the pendulum is coming back now where the whole value equation of the price paid for the item plus the delivery equation is going to reach some new equilibrium. But
Mm-hmm.
it's been, we've learned the new expectation is next day delivery for free, or today with some modest, delivery charge, and that's not going to go away. We're just, going to continue the evolutionary process as we go along here.
If not considering so huge players like Amazon, for the smaller retailers, the logistic cost for the same day delivery can be very significant if to compare it with the total logistic cost, let's say. How it is influencing, how this trend, or other words, habits of the customers that are supposing to receive the same day delivery is influencing SMB business?
I think Amazon has the benefit of a whole different business, their Amazon Web Services division, which makes so much money that Amazon can afford to lose a little bit of money on
Yes,
some of their
exactly.
delivery mechanisms. Most businesses don't have that luxury. They can't. They just can't.
Yes.
So this imposition of the charge that they do is really just an attempt to play a role with the customer to compete, but they can't lose money in the process. They don't have the same luxury, the same efficiencies that Amazon does. So, and like I said earlier, even Amazon is now starting to charge, some very modest fees. So again, I think it's moving from being a customer acquisition tool to now the playing field is leveling and everybody's trying to figure out, well, how do I be in the delivery business and be part of the customer's consideration for their shopping, but I have to charge for it. I have to at least break even on the delivery part of it and make some money on the product part of it. Very tough equation.